Hello, everyone. I'd like to welcome you guys to the Morrison County Fair. Here this afternoon, before the general livestock show, introduce a Century Farm, the Dave Ritz Hilltop Farms from Piers. They've been in operation since 1924. So they started out as a dairy farm, and currently they do beef, and also they have do genuine turkey. So they're here today to celebrate the 100 year as a Century Farm. And currently, Dave said it's third and fourth generation operation kind of partnership or whatever going as we speak. And yep, fifth generation's here too. So why don't we give them a big round of applause and welcome them here to the fair.
Looking at me. I'm not going to be starting the beach show shortly. So the overbuds will be start lining up. Brayden Felbaum, Carly Felbaum, Cooper Fleischhocker, Beckett Garrett, Heston Garrett, Cora Mickelson, Macy Mickelson, Mason Rorick, Dawson Rorick, Trevor Rorick, Kate Walcheski. You ask and you shall be paid. Thank you. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right, welcome to the Morrison 2024 Morrison County 4-H Beef and Swine Show. We're gonna start by thanking our judge Zach Post for coming to evaluate the beef and swine. We're gonna start with our lower class. We need Brayden Felbaum, Carly Felbaum, Cooper Fleischhocker, Beckett Garrett, Heston Garrett, Cora Mickelson, Macy Mickelson, Mason Rarick, Dawson Rarick, Trevor Rarick, Kate Walcheski.
everyone. Certainly a pleasure to come north a few hours today, be able to sort through the livestock and work with these young people on a beautiful afternoon in June. I think it's really encouraging to have a Cloverbud group of this size and magnitude that you don't see at many county shows. So I commend all these exhibitors and the families for getting these young people involved and involved early on in their 4-H careers, and hopefully they continue to stick with it and build upon what they're learning every year and even put more into this project and get more out of it and really develop themselves as young people. I went around and just asked these kids some easy questions about their calf's name or what are their favorite things about their calf. I found a common tendency between a lot of these kids that their calves were tame. Some of their favorite things were to cuddle them. They liked that they were cute. So I think that's awesome, and these projects are working great with these young people out here being a good team as these kids go and travel around the wings. We'll go ahead and give them one last big round of applause as they exit the ring.
Thank you to our Cloverbuds for coming out. We're gonna have in the ring now Spring Calf Registered, Joey Hamfler, and then on deck, Spring Calf Commercial, Brooklyn Holtz, and Austin Shield.
As we get into our spring heifer calves here, I think we've got a nice place to start off in the breeding heifer show with this young man, single entry Charlotte calf out here. A March-born calf that's got plenty of performance and pounds built into her. I love how she just kind of gives you a functional brood cow prospect look from the side, one that's got some added body and some rib shape. I think she's good in terms of her muscle shape and dimension. Young man's doing a nice job out here. Let's give him a round of applause as he exits the ring.
That was Joey Hamfler with the Spring Calf Registered. In the ring now, we need Spring Calf Commercial, Brooklyn Holtz, and Austin Shield. And on deck, Fall Calf Registered, Brooklyn Holtz.
I'm gonna head on lead off with this young lady's orange heifer out here. Both these females kind of have some similar pieces of type and kind. Both of them are a little shorter about their neck. But past that, I think they're both long-bodied heifers. The difference for me and the orange heifer, she just got a few more days of maturity, a little bit more muscle and width down her top side. It kind of reads a little bit stouter out of her hip. Not to take anything away from the little smoky colored heifer here. I think one that's plenty sound and functional as we get them out around the ring. She's just giving up a little bit of performance and maturity and overall mass to that class winner.
That was Spring Commercial Cab with Brooklyn Holton first and Austin Sheeling second. In the ring now, we need Fall Calf Registered, Brooklyn Holt. And then on deck, we have Fall Calf Commercial, Brianna Holt.
This lady brings us out a single entry fall heifer calf here. And if you're after muscle, I think you can really tie into this one. I love the muscle shake down her top. When you study her through her hip and down through her quarter, one that's just ultra bold and powerful in her shape, really round in terms of her rib cage. Maybe like to just level her out, gets a little bit rounder off either end, but one that you really like for just her functional body shape and her muscle that she brings to the table.
Brooklyn Holton first with her Fall Calf Registered. In the ring now, we need Fall Calf Commercial, Brianna Holt. And then on deck, Summer Yearling Registered, Ella Barnes, Parker Kulak, and Ryan Walczewski.
I'm always kind of a fan of the cattle that are modern in their type and kind and sound structured. You know, ones that are good in their body shape and really can get around the ring. And I think this heifer fits the bill for me. You know, I like how she kind of looks moderate, low input in her type and kind as project her out to be a mature cow. Really a nice functional female for a single entry. Congratulations.
That was an Fall Calf Commercial with Brianna Holton first. Now we need in the ring Summer Yearling Registered, Ella Barnes, Parker Kulak, and Ryan Walczewski. And then on deck, Summer Yearling Commercial, Megan Barnes, Cameron Schlosser, Cora Schlosser, and Kaylee Walczewski.
I'm going to go ahead and lead off with, to me, I think she just combines the most in terms of practicality pieces that I'm looking for. One that's got a tremendous amount of body and rib shape, one that's functional and still moderate in her type and kind. I think she gets out here and travels around the ring as flexible as any of them to go ahead and grab the top spot for me. Now, if you're looking for maybe the levelest, flashiest, nicest, balanced one, that's the heifer in second. I love how her neck ties high off her shoulder, really clean through her throat and her chest, one that's level out of her hip. For me, I just wish you combined that with a little bit more depth back to her rear flank and just a little bit looser hip and hind leg to go ahead and compete against that class winner. Heifer that comes in third, I think if you're looking for growth and stretch, here's the one you'd like to tie to. Big, long body, kind of a tall frame female. For me, I just wish she matched that added frame size with a little bit more belly and a little bit more mass, but one that certainly appreciate her growth and extension.
That was our summer yearling registered with Ryan Walczewski in first, Ella Barnes in second, and Parker Pulak in third. In the ring now, we need summer yearling commercial, Megan Barnes, Cora Schlosser, and Kaylee Walczewski. And on deck, we need junior yearling registered, Caitlin Barnes, Megan Felbaum, Paige Felbaum, Jackson Fear, Joey Hampler, Talon Kavanaugh, Kaylee Walczewski, Emma Walczewski, Ryan Walczewski.
Certainly has some different shapes and sizes and types of cattle in this class, and really kind of makes things interesting. And depending on where you lay your preference, you might sort these all three different ways. The one that I'm settling on for me today is the one that I think hits me as the nicest balance. I think she's real attractive, proportional when you study her from the side. But below that, I really find value in this female, just her footwork. I like her foot shape and size and how she gets out and travels around the ring. I think she's the option to go ahead and lead off for me. There, I think it's really interesting, and I think you could easily switch those bottom two. Heifer I'm using in second. She's green and she's lean and immature out here. She needs some more time, some more feed. But when you study the pieces of that thing, I think she's got some really interesting pieces. She's so clean and refined and unique about her neck and her throat. I think she sets down on some big feet. If you're chasing hair, you really like that one. Just needs a little bit more body and a little bit more maturity today. On the contrary, this one's got a shot more body and a little bit fleshier in her typing kind. But also she gets a little bit shorter and jammed up front, a little bit steeper out of her hip. But I do appreciate the moderate, sound, functional kind that she is.
Summer yearling commercial, Megan Barnes in first, Cora Slosher in second, and Kaylee Walczewski in third. In the ring now, junior yearling registered, Caitlin Barnes, Megan Feldbaum, Paige Feldbaum, Jackson Fear, Joey Hampler, Talon Kavanaugh, Kaylee Walczewski, Emma Walczewski, Ryan Walczewski. On deck is junior yearling commercial, Megan Feldbaum, Paige Feldbaum, Brent Hampler, Parker Pulak, Cameron Schlosser, Cora Schlosser, Eli Thielen, and Dylan Krebs. I'm going to announce some of our 2024 4-H Blue Ribbon Auction sponsors. We have Aikman Garage, Allison White Insurance, Ultra Sand and Gravel, American Foods Group, Automax Sales and Service, Bayer Interior Window, Woods, BH Cattle, Blue Line Moving, BMP, Breezy Pastures, Carrie's Cans, Celebrations Bridal, Centra Soda, Central Marble Products, Central McGowan, Compier Financial, and Custom Printing.
Certainly got a wide variety in here, not in shape and color and all the above. Black heifer that goes head win. I think she puts together the most good in my book. Sure, I'd maybe like to see her a little bit more comfortable in how she handles those rear two. Twin Planet, I think she's the one that combines some femininity and some extension up to her front end, but still couples that with enough body, enough width and dimension for me today to go ahead and lead off the class. After that comes in second, I'll be honest, she kind of grew on me the longer she was out here. Initially, I maybe wouldn't have had her sorted up this high. When you get out here and study all the cattle, I think there's a lot of good in this female. No, she's not the biggest or the soggiest bellied one out here today. But in terms of foot shape and size and muscle shape and dimension, you study this female, I think she's got quite a bit for her frame size. And then when you manage to get her tarp, I really like how her necktie is high off her shoulder. It kind of gives you some look and design and balance. Tractor pieces from the side. Heifer that comes in third, I think if you're after body and mass and durability, you really like a lot of things about this female. When you start getting a little bit comparative and nitpicky, she's maybe a little bit shorter neck and got a little bit more chest. Maybe not as bold dimensional on her pin set when you step right in behind the cattle, but one that I still think offers a lot of practical pieces. A similar story for the heifer that follows right behind her in terms of body depth and overall functionality. Like a lot of things about that female, this comes a little bit frailer in terms of bone work and overall shape. The big red heifer that comes next, I'll admit she's maybe a nickel taller for my preference, but I do like how she gets out here and travels pretty flexible in her type and kind. I think the really long body, flexible spine one, just like to couple that with a little bit more body, maybe knock her down a notch in terms of overall frame size. This right after that comes next, I commend the young lady in terms of presentation and hair coat. I really like a lot of things about that female. When marked, I think she's real level and kind of paints some cool look and design on the side. And so when we set her into motion, I just get a little bit critical of her. She gets a little bit tighter upright in her spine, just a little bit choppy on how she handles those rear two. But I think a female that still offers a lot of good. Black heifer is fighting this young man out here, and he's doing a good job of working through that. One that I think's got some muscle and some shape, just gives up some of the extras in terms of balance and look. Same can be said for the heifer that rounds out the class. You know, in terms of structure and functionality and getting around the ring, I think she's plenty flexible. She just gives up some of those extras in terms of design and extension up to her front end, in terms of bone work and overall power and mass when you step right in behind her.
For the junior yearling registered, that was Megan Feldbaum in first, Joey Hamfler in second, Emma Walczewski in third, Haley Walczewski in fourth, Paige Feldbaum in fifth, Caitlin Barnes in sixth, Jackson Peer in seventh, and Ryan Walczewski in eighth. In the ring now, we need junior yearling commercial, Megan Feldbaum, Paige Feldbaum, Brent Hamfler, Parker Pula, Cameron Schlosser, Eli Thielen, and Dylan Krebs. And on deck, we have senior yearling registered, Brianna Holtz, Brooklyn Holtz, and Dylan Krebs. Our blue ribbon auction sponsors are DMS Machine, Eagle Construction, Elmdale Creamery Association, Paul Sport Dentist, Farmers and Merchant State Bank, Flowers from the Heart, Freeport Veterinary Service, Froggy Signs, Parkman's, Pine Milling Co., Hoffman Farms, Home Farm Egg Sale, Jordan Hansel State Farm Insurance, Tampa Gerby and Associate, Coquette Family Farm, and Coolest Feed Store.
Heifer that goes and wins this class, I think she does so pretty handily. You know, I talked about liking cows that have some body and mass and just some broodiness to them. And I think this heifer gives some look of balance from the side being proportional. You know, she's one that's just the ultra bold, powerful one out here. Young lady does a nice job of getting that one set up and stuck. The heifer that goes ahead and wins in second, I realize she's not the biggest and the softest back to her rear flank. I like the front third of this female. I think she ties some things together in a feminine and smooth package. You know, I really like her foot size and shape when you take her to the surface. If we can change that one, I'd like to settle her down in her spine and drop her in her flank to make her move up and be more competitive for that top spot. And I think the heifer, between the heifer in second and third, I think if you want to switch them, you can do so pretty easily because there is more body and more doability. We study the back 2/3 of this red female. For me, I think she just reads a little bit shorter and plainer up through her front end. It's not as stout in terms of her foot and bone work as well. Similar story for the heifer that comes in next. I think we just pretty that one up through her front end. I think we'd like to move her up quite a bit higher. Blue roan heifer that comes in next. I like her doability and the fact that she's got some body and mass. For me, she's maybe a nickel past 12 o'clock in terms of breeding shape and condition, and one that maybe struggles a little bit out of her hip and hind too as she gets about the ring. The Hereford marked one that comes next, just an immature heifer. I think there's some more time and maturity. That one can move up higher. Today she just kind of gets out-powered and outperformed. The big heifer that comes in last, I think one that's got a lot of stretch and a lot of length and extension. For me though, to match that added frame size, I'd just like to see with more body and mass.
For our junior yearling commercial, we have Megan Feldbaum in first, Brent Hanford in second, Paige Feldbaum in third, Dylan Krebs in fourth, Eli Thielen in fifth, Cameron Schlosser in sixth, Parker Pulak in seventh. In the ring now, we need our senior yearling registered, Brianna Holtz, Brooklyn Holtz, and Dylan Krebs. On deck, we need our champion heifers and reserve champion heifers. So we need Joey Hampler with the spring calf registered. We need Brooklyn Holtz and Austin Sheo with spring calf commercial. Brooklyn Holtz with a fall calf registered. Brianna Holtz with fall calf commercial. Ryan Malcheski and Ella Barnes with summer yearling registered. Megan Barnes and Cora Schlosser with summer yearling commercial. Megan Feldbaum and Joey Hamper with junior yearling registered. Megan Feldbaum and Brent Handler with junior yearling commercial. We're going to have first go in the ring and seconds wait outside and come in as first are pulled.
Got two females that lead off here that have some trade-offs. For me, I'm siding with the young lady's heifer that I think just puts together a little bit more attractive picture from the profile. I think she's one that's a little bit stronger right behind her shoulder. She's a little bit cleaner through her bottom line in terms of navel. I think it's just a little bit more attractive in her hip and hind leg assembly when they're parked from the side. Not taking anything away from this heifer that comes in second. I like a lot of things about her. I think she's big in terms of her bone work. She's got tons of body and rib shape. For me, though, I think she gets a little bit piecey in how things are put together. I'd like to make her a little bit stronger right there behind her shoulder. I think one that maybe at uptime just not as attractive in how she handles her hip and hind leg. And she's awfully tame out here and just not quite showing herself off the best either. Young man's black heifer that rounds out the class certainly doesn't lack in terms of width and body and dimension. But for me, she just gets a little bit shorter and plainer up through her front end. Not as attractive when you set up in the motion.
That was our senior yearling registered. Brianna Holtz in first, Brooklyn Holtz in second, and Dylan Krebs in third. In the ring now, we need spring calf registered Joey Hampler, spring calf commercial Brooklyn Holtz, We need Brooklyn Holtz, all cap registered, all cap commercial, Brianna Holtz. Summer yearling registered, Ryan Walczewski, Ella Barnes on deck. Summer yearling commercial, Megan Barnes with Cora Schlosser on deck. Junior yearling registered, Megan Fellbaum, Joey Hamper on deck. Junior yearling commercial, Megan Fellbaum, Brent Hamper on deck. And senior yearling registered, Brianna Holtz and Brooklyn Holtz on deck.
vision. Let's put our hands together for these exhibitors making it to this level. So to kind of study these across here, I think you can find good in each one of these females that we really like and would like to build a breeding program around. And for me, there's something I always preference on. I talk about, cattle that are sensible in their frame size, and I'm big on feet and legs and foot shape and size and how they get about the ring and flex in their joints. And I think there's one out here that does that to the best, to the highest degree in terms of being correct in the angle to their knee and their stout and their footwork, and they're good in their hock and passer. I think they just got a lot of look and balance from the side when they get stuck. I think really show you an attractive, balanced image. And I think there's some other ones out here that do a nice job of having some of the mass and the dimension, but maybe just give up some of that flexibility in their joint work that I'm really after today. I'll go ahead and select the one that suits me best, and then we'll pull in our second for reserve contention. Again, let's give these kids one last round of applause.
Clint, that's a commercial, not registered.
A little bit of a class mix up, so we're going to re-rack these out here and sort through these and go ahead and pick which one suits me best in terms of being functional females that got some power and mass. I think there's some differences in structure out here. You can study the rest of these cattle in terms of mobility and flexibility and foot size and bone mass, and I think all these cattle can tweak a little bit here or there. Pick the one that suits me second best, and then we'll pull second from that class in for reserve contention. Again, let's give these kids one last round of applause.
Champion heifer, we had Megan Thelbaum with her junior yearling commercial, and reserve champion was Ryan Walczewski with a summer yearling. In the ring now, we need our first place commercial animals. We need Spring Calf commercial Brooklyn Holtz, with Austin Shield on deck. We need Brianna Holtz with half commercial. We need Megan Barnes with summer yearling commercial and Cora Schlosser on deck. And then junior yearling commercial, we need Megan Falcon and Brent Hanford on deck.
We get our non-registered calves out here. I've already talked the one that suits me best. I think when we run around here with these, she still reigns supreme in terms of bone work and flexibility. Everything you'll hear, congratulations.
For our commercial champion, we had Megan Barnes with her summer yearling, and reserve commercial champion was Megan Falcon with her junior yearling. We're gonna start cow-calf pairs, so we need our cow-calf pair registered, Madison Holtz and Dylan Krebs. On deck is cow-calf pair commercial, Parker Pulak, Chloe Shield, and Colby Schlosser.
Got a first classic cow-calf pairs out here. And, I maybe can pick on this first calf heifer's rear feet a little bit, like to square up on her toe shape. But after that, I think there's a lot to like about this female. I think she's feminine, but still stout about her head. One that's sensible in terms of her mature frame size. Good body, good udder. She's doing a nice job with little heifer calf ass size. I think emulates some of that look and some of that balance that comes from her mom. Go ahead, you guys, huge, good job. Congratulations to the exhibitors. This pair that comes in next, I think, a cow that's got some more maturity. I appreciate her durability and her body. She's done an incredible job raising a nice bull calf here at side. Just some of the little things of balance and design that may be sort of second. Congratulations to those exhibitors.
The registered cow-calf pair, Madison Holtz in first, Dylan Krebs in second. In the ring now, cow-calf pair commercial, Parker Kulak, Chloe Shield, and Colby Schlosser. And then on deck, we're going to do our champion cow-calf pair. So I'll need Maddie Holtz and then Dylan Krebs on deck.
We've got a really nice place to start this red pair. Cow's in awesome shape. Good udder cow. Just get down here. Really attractive little calf that side. I think a really nice solid hand will go ahead and win. The cow calf pair that comes in second, John like that. She's a moderate frame cow. Stout in terms of her bone work. I'd maybe like to trim back her toes a little bit. I think she gets a little bit steeper out of her hip when she gets down here around the ring. The one I think is plenty stout in terms of bone work. I like that about her. Cow that rounds out the class is feminine and refined as any. Maybe a little bit harder than her body shape today. I'd like to maybe just soften that one up a nickel. But the calf's doing a good job at side. I think that one's got a lot of stretch. It's a good muscle shape. Nice class of cow calf pairs.
Cow calf pair commercial, we have Chloe Sheila in first, Colby Schlosser in second, and Parker Pulak in third. In the ring now, we need champion cow calf pairs. We need Madison Bowles with her registered and Chloe Sheila commercial. And Colby Schlosser and Dylan Krebs on deck. On deck, we need prospect calf, Gary Steer, rear red, Daniel Gunderson, Kelsey Tape, and Wilson Tape.
As we get our champion lineup out here in the cow calf show, I think we've got a great representation. You know, both these cows, I think, are good in terms of their breeding shape. And it's always tough to get these things to calve out to maintain shape and breed back. And when they do that right, that's the epitome, or what we're searching for in terms of making beef cattle. I think each of these cows has some trade-offs on some things that they do well, some things we maybe like to tweak a little bit. I talked about each one of them in class now, but for me, these are the two best pairs in the show out here. I'll go select your champion and your reserve cow calf pair. Let's give all the exhibitors a round of applause.
Champion cow-calf pair was Chloe Shield, and reserve champion is Madison Holtz. In the ring now, we need prospect calf dairy steer Kelsey Pate, weighing 317 pounds, and then Kelsey Pate weighing 389. On deck is prospect calf dairy steer crossbred Anthony Butterpass, Emma Butterpass, Bryce Rarick, and Josie Rarick.
One of my first years in 4-H, local co-op kind of had a dairy calf program where you get a dairy calf, steer from them, and get the feed from the co-op and do the records and all that. I remember it takes a special person to work with little dairy steers. They got a personality and a mind of their own, and I also learned that I'm not very special to be working with them. And I only did that 1 year, so I commend these exhibitors for coming out here with these calves. You can tell they're not wild, but they're not necessarily the most cooperative all the time. I like both these calves. I think they're pretty similar in their type and kind. I think the young lady that's forced the backdrop just got to shot more muscle, shot more width than that steer. He's going to go ahead and win this class. Young lady right behind her will be second. Congratulations.
Prospect calf dairy steer purebred, Kelsey Pavin first and Casey Pavin second. In the ring now, we need prospect calf dairy steer Anthony Butterfast weighing 407, Emma Butterfast weighing 504, Bryce Rarick weighing 532, and Josie Rarick weighing 473. 2024 Prospect Cap Rate of Gain champion is Bryce Ware, gaining 2.943 pounds a day. And then our 2024 Prospect Cap Rate of Gain Reserve champion is Josie Ware, gaining 2.754 pounds a day.
I think we got a really nice place to start this year. He's easily the stoutest one in terms of bone work. He's the biggest down his top and the stoutest out of his hip. He's got the most dimensional down through his stifle there. Really kind of the most powerful steer in class. Nice place to start. I think we've got just a little bit smaller version of our class winner in second. A steer that's got as much top and pin width in relation to his frame size. But when you compare him back to that steer, he just comes in a little bit smaller of a package. But I still value his stoutness and muscle shape he has. Jeff that comes in third, obviously he's the biggest frame, tallest one out here. I just don't think he's the widest. When you get right up on top of that guy and you study him from behind, just a little bit narrower down his top side, flatter, and narrower from behind. The steer that rounds out the class, I think, is just sensible in terms of his frame size. I like the body shape that he has, but for me, I just like to see him with a little bit more muscle when you step in right behind him.
Prospect Cap Dairy Steer Crossbred, Anthony Buttergrass in first, Emma Buttergrass in first, Anthony Buttergrass in second, Bryce Rarick in third, Jolie Rarick in fourth. In the ring now, we need Prospect Cap Heifer, Alicia Holtz, Brianna Holtz, Brooklyn Holtz, Sadie Mickelson, and Parker Pula. Some more 2024 Blue Ribbon Auction sponsors: Lake County Vet, Leaf River Egg, Leading Tea, Horse and Cattle, LeBlanc Limousine, Lipke Veterinary Services, Little Falls Granite Works, LJ Comfort Hoof Care LLC, Long Prairie Livestock, M&M Ranch, Maddie's Show Pigs, Magnify Financial, Marshik Insurance, Mickelson Farms and Cattle, Midwest Machine, Morrison Wayne County Corn, Growers Association, NACO Marble, Nelson Insurance Agency, Northrop Creek, Papes Moving, Pierce Co-op, Pine Country Bank, Ponds View Farm, R.L. Larson Excavating, Rainbow Acres Dairy LLC, Recla Insurance Center, Rice Creek Acres, Rice Creek Hunting and Recreation, Rich Prairie Livestock, R.J. Meats, R.P. and Associates, R.W. Exteriors.
We got a super high quality heifer to go ahead and win. And she does so really handily. A lot of things to like about that female in terms of balance and power and just her overall completeness. Really a nice class winner. The black heifer that comes in at next, I think is second in terms of power and width. One that's pretty bold about her body shape and spur out of her pin set. She just gives up some of those extras in terms of the look and design found in our class winner. The heifer that comes in third, similar story. One that's maybe not as attractive up to her front end, but the back 2/3 of this female, I think you can find a lot of value in. I like her rib shape. I think she's real attractive and functional out of her hip and hind leg. Just gives us the overall power and dimensions on the cattle ahead of them. Heifer that comes in next, I think this gets a little bit plainer about her look up front. Maybe not as dimensional when you step in right behind them, but I think a heifer that's got some look and some design. The young lady's doing a phenomenal job of getting that one showed. Young man that rounds out the class just runs into some performance issues and lines that we can't cross. I think this heifer's got a lot of future. I like her design. I think she's sound structured. She just kind of gets outmassed and outperformed out here today.
For the prospect half heifers, we had Alicia Holton first, Sadie Mickelson in second, Brooklyn Holtz in third, Brianna Holtz in fourth, Parker Pulak in fifth. In the ring now, we need prospect calf steers, Dylan Krebs, Sadie Mickelson weighing 472, Isabella Shield weighing 369, Allie Thielen weighing 469, Dominic Weirs weighing 196. And then on deck, we're doing champion prospect calves. So we're going to need Kelsey Pape with Casey Pape on deck. And then prospect calf dairy steers with Emma Butterfass and Anthony Butterfass on deck. Prospect calf heifers, Alicia Holtz with Sadie Mickelson on deck.
Orange cap we're going to go ahead and start off with. I think he's a level design steer. I like how bold he is when he transitions from his shoulder into his rib cage. You want a pretty stout square out of his pin set. I think this really nice calf has got some future. I like the feedability that he has to offer. Black steer that comes in next, I think just a really big body, soggy made steer. I think he appears to be easy feeding as you project him down the yard. But one I think maybe just gets a little bit piecier when you study him in terms of his front end and right behind his shoulder. The calf is acting up out here, the young lady, but I think she's doing a great job of hanging on and fighting through it. So really nice from Steer coming in second. Steer that comes in third, maybe has a shot more extension and balance if you want to get nitpicky comparative. I think he just gives up too much width, too much mass to step in right behind him compared to the cattle ahead of him. You see that rounds out the class line, the one that rounded out our last spot. Plenty sound, plenty functional. I think he's built to last and got his better days ahead of him. Just gives up too much power and performance today.
With the prospect half steers, we have Allie Thielen in first, Sadie Mickelson in second, Isabella Shield in third, and Dominic Weers in fourth. In the ring now, we need prospect half dairy steer Kelsey Pate, prospect half dairy steer crossbred Emma Butterfast, prospect heifer Alicia Holtz, prospect half steer Allie Thielen. On deck, we see dairy steer purebred lightweight Daniel Gunderson, Kelsey Pate,
I won't take any more time. There's no question which one suits me best out here, being the highest quality individual. Go select your champion prospect. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause.
for champion prospect cap, we had Alicia Holtz, and for reserve champion, we had Allie Thielen. In the ring now, we need dairy steer purebred lightweights, Daniel Gunderson weighing 1310, and Kelsey Pate weighing 1020. On deck, we need dairy steer purebred heavyweights, Marjorie Zebzoka, Marshall Zebzoka, and Max Zebzoka.
Tom, this black steer is going to go ahead and lead off for me. This one has just got more body and more mass all the way from front to rear. One that's made me think of further along in terms of his finishing phase. It's really kind of a big, powerful steer to go ahead and win. See that comes in second. I think I like his balance, some of his extension he's got up front. The one that I think just is massive in terms of rib shape and flank. And when you step in behind the tail, now it's dimensional down to his cycle.
That was Dairy Steer purebred lightweights with Daniel Gunderson in first and Kelsey Pape in second. In the ring now we need Dairy Steer purebred heavyweights. Marjorie Zabzelka weighing 1,615. Marshall Zabzelka weighing 1,605. Max Zabzelka weighing 1,820. On deck we need Dairy Steer crossbred lightweights. Isaac Ritter and Josie Ritter.
We've got a really high quality set of 3 dairy steers out here. I think we've got a really nice place to start this young man's camp. I think he's a wide-bodied, dimensional type of steer. Plus, he's got the most look and balance from the profile if it matters to you. I think a really high-quality individual. See that comes in second, another big frame, massive steer that certainly weighs up. Maybe just gives up some of those little extras in terms of just the look and design. And maybe in relation to his frame size, doesn't have quite that turn down through his lower cycle that we see in the steer ahead of him. The steer that comes in third is no slouch by any means. I like a lot of things about this gap. I think he's fed right. I think he's plenty in terms of his finish. He simply just runs into a couple tough top pair. He got a little bit more mass, a little bit more design. The gap that runs in third, certainly a good quality practical market steer.
That was Dairy Steer heavyweight. We had Marshall Zabzelka in first, Matt Zabzelka in second, and Marjorie Zabzelka in third. In the ring now, we need Darius Steer across front lightweights, Isaac Rarick and Josie Rarick. The 2024 Market Beef Rate of Gain champion was Isaac Rarick, gaining 3.725 pounds a day.
We got a close pair catalog here. You can switch them either way you want, argue different things. I think the Steeler goes to win. Maybe just got the most overall mass and weight out here. I think he's a big top too. Spurs up a nickel more right behind his shoulder. That's why goes ahead and gives him the nod for me. The ladies cap that's coming out next is fighting her a little bit on the halter, and that's not helping things. He's doing a good job of sticking with it. I like how this here is pretty moderate and sniping time. Still easy feeding in his look. Just gives up some of the extras in terms of overall power and mass for the class winner.
Darius Steer lightweights, Isaac Rarick in first, and Josie Rarick in second. In the ring now, we need Market Heifer lightweight, Brent Hampler. And on deck is our Market Steer lightweights, Ella Barnes, Caitlin Barnes, Brent Hampler, Joey Hampler, Madison Holtz, Cameron Schlosser, Colby Schlosser, Allie Thielen, Eli Thielen, Jackson Gear, and Momo Chestnut.
Just a single entry Market Heifer out here, but one that I think's got a bright future is you project her down a few more days on speed. I think you really like the foundation this one sets in terms of foot size and bone work. She's extended and attractive about her front third one that's good in terms of muscle shape, is crisp behind her shoulders, square out of her pin set. I think as we get her more time to feed, get some more body into her, one that you really like a lot of things about.
That was our market offer lightweight with Brent Handler first. In there right now, we need market steer lightweights. Ella Barnes, weighing 1,020. Caitlin Barnes, weighing 1,070. Brent Handler, weighing 1,085. Joey Handler, weighing 1,090. Madison Holtz, weighing 1,015. Cameron Schlosser, weighing 1,095. Jackson Fear, weighing 824. And Emma Walczewski, weighing 1,050. Our 2024 Market Beef Grade of Game Reserve champion was Madison Holtz, gaining 3.245 pounds a day.
This class has got some give and take as we work our way down. I think we got a close top pair, in my opinion. The steer that's going to go ahead and win. If you're showing them as a breed steer in the Shorehorn, I think you make more than you already do. But to me, here's the complete one. When you talk about angles and build and how he puts things together structurally, still his neck comes high off his shoulder, he's level in his design. And I think from a body standpoint, I think this steer is correct. I think he's correct in terms of his muscle. Is he the absolute most muscled up one out here? No. But I think he's the soundest, best built, best designed one. Bounces up real well from the side. The steer that comes in second, the Smoky Cat, he is the most powerful one probably big rip roaring top on him, stout dimensional hip. For me, it gets critical on that calf. He gets a little bit shorter up front. He's not completely relaxed in terms of his blade and his knee. At times, maybe he's on the edge in terms of hock placement. We can just pull him in there. I think stretch that one out up front, relax him when we set him into motion. Really, really like the power built into that calf. Calf that comes in third, I think it's got some intriguing pieces. Long and extended up front. I think the calf is correct in terms of his muscle shape and expression. For me, I think he maybe a little straighter in his shoulder, a little bit piecier in how he puts everything together today. I think the better days are ahead for that calf as he starts to flesh up. I think he'll blend and smoothen out real nice. Let's see who that comes in fourth. I think on the standstill, I like a lot of things about. He's got some muscle, he's got some body. When we set him into motion, I think he gets a little upright in his shoulder. I don't think he's quite as coordinated in how he handles his rear to maybe funnel some nipple to his base. We just power him up there. Really powerful one that comes in next. Tons of power down our top side, bold body, stout hip. But for me, I just like to change that one build. Like to square him up, make it more correct on either end of his skeleton to make him move up higher. Really expressively muscled one that comes next. Pretty green and immature in terms of his rib ability. I like the extension and bone work that one has. Just needs more time and more days. Two that comes in next, and there's meaning to follow a similar suit. I think they're cattle that are easy feeding and they're type and kind. Love the body shape they have, but for me, they need to be more shapely, especially when you get right behind them, more dimension through their hip and stifle to move up higher today. Nice deep set. Let's give all those kids a round of applause, please.
That was Marcus Sear lightweight, Brent Hampler in first, Ella Barnes in second, Caitlin Barnes in third, Joey Hampler in fourth, Madison Holson fifth, Jackson Beer in sixth, Emma Wojcicki in seventh, and Cameron Schlosser in eighth. In the ring now, we need Marcus Sear heavyweight, Caitlin Barnes weighing 1,185, Megan Barnes weighing 1,150, Alicia Holtz weighing 1,290, Colby Schlosser weighing 1,145, and Allie Thielen weighing 1,320. On deck, we're going to do champion market beef. On deck, we need Darius Steer lightweight, Daniel Gunderson with Kelsey Pape on deck, Gary Steer heavyweight, Marshall Zabzoka with Max Zabzoka on deck, Darius Steer crossbred, Isaac Rarick with Josie Rarick on deck, Market Heifer lightweight, Brendan Hinkler, Market Steer lightweight, Brent Hampler with Ella Barnes on deck. After the champion market beef, we're going to start with the safe fair lineup. We need anybody who got first in their class to come in the ring, and then anybody who is considering taking a blue ribbon beef to the state fair, you can be on deck and we'll pull you in.
A lot of differences top to bottom in this set. When this young lady gets this calf stuck, I think you can find a lot of things to like about him in terms of balance. Real extended, attractive up through his front end. One that sets down on some big feet. I think he's adequate in terms of muscle, but it really completes here to go ahead and start off the class. See that comes in second. He's hard to get a look at because he's fighting the young lady, but that one's got some crisp muscle shape down his top and through his hip. I think that one still balances proportions well from the side. As we soften that one up, I think we really give our class winner a run for his money. The steer that comes in third, probably the softest bodied one out here. Definitely the most advanced in terms of the degree of finish that one has to offer. Just kind of gives up some of those show ring extras found in those tube calves. A little bit plainer in his shape, a little bit shorter and more jammed up about his front end. You'll see that comes in next. Good, practical, functional steer. If you watch him, study him as his own, really like the feedability that calf has. This kind of gets out mass in terms of the top side shape and power on the cattle ahead of him. You see that rounds out the class. I think is as flexible as any out here. Love the soft rib shape that one has. Maybe just reads a little bit plainer right behind the shoulder and flatter down through the side.
With the market steer heavyweights, we had Alicia Holt in first, Caitlin Barnes in second, Allie Thielen in third, Cameron Chaucer in fourth, and Megan Barnes in fifth. In the ring now, we need Dairy Steer lightweight, Daniel Gunderson, Dairy Steer heavyweight, Marshall Zazoka, Dairy Steer crossbred lightweight, Isaac Rarick, Market Heifer lightweight, Brent Hamfler, Market Steer lightweight, Brent Hamfler, Market Steer heavyweight, Alicia Holt. on deck is safe fair lineup. So anybody who got first in their class needs to come out, and then seconds are on deck, as well as anybody who had a blue ribbon that wants to be in safe fair lineup. We are having a beef dinner. It is ready underneath the tent on the side of the show ring barn over there, underneath the big white tent.
Really not certain what I'm going to do for reserve out here because I think it's a tough sport, but I do know one that hits me hard for the champion cattle in the market show, one that's really complete in terms of their build and balance. I think one that's at the right stage in the game in terms of maturity and where they're at being fed. I think one's got a bright future. I'm going to go ahead and select your champion, and then we'll pull in our contention or second for contention for reserve. Congratulations to these exhibitors. Please let's put our hands together for us.
For our champion market beef, we have Brent Handler with his lightweight steer, and then reserve champion is Ella Barnes with her lightweight steer. In the ring right now, we need first place from each class. We need Joey Handler with a spring calf, Brooklyn Holtz with a spring cap. With a fall cap. Brianna Holtz with a fall cap. Ryan Walczewski with a summer yearling. Megan Barnes with a summer yearling. Megan Felbaum, junior yearling. Megan Felbaum, junior yearling. Brianna Holtz with a senior yearling. Okay, anybody with a blue ribbon, go in the ring if you'd like to be considered for State Fair lineup. He's gonna send you out in the order that he wants and stop at the gate and tell him your information, what animal you're bringing. Thank you to our 4-H Blue Ribbon sponsors. We have Schubert Auction, C-Mix Sparkling M's, St. Rosa Lumber Incorporated, Sunrise Egg, Swanville Produce, Swine Services Unlimited, Tri-County Stockyards, and Upper Midwest Pumping. On deck, we're competing senior showmanship class 1. Ella Barnes, Paige Telbaum, Madison Holt, Parker Pulak, Cameron Schlosser, Allie Thielen, Emma Walczewski, and Marjorie Zazilka. In the ring, we need senior showmanship, class 1. Ella Barnes, Paige Telbaum, Madison Holt, Parker Pulak, Cameron Schlosser, Allie Thielen, Emma Walczewski, Marjorie Zazilka. On the north end of the show arena, there's pulled beef sandwiches sponsored by the Mississippi Cattlemen Association. Please enjoy. On deck, we need class 2 of senior showmanship, Megan Telbaum, Jackson Pierre, Brent Hampler, Alicia Holtz, Dylan Krebs, Chloe Shield, Colby Schlosser, Dominic Weers, and Marcel Zilka.
got 2 heats of the senior showmanship, which is awesome. I love to see numbers out here in the showmanship division, especially at county fair and the senior kids. So I won't give away too many of what I'm looking for out here until we get to the final drive of the senior showman. But the 3 on the fence kind of do some things that suit me best, and I'm looking for showmanship. So we'll have those 3 come back for the second heat, or after the second heat. We'll excuse the rest of you. Congratulations. Thank you for coming out. Let's put our hands together for them, please.
We're gonna have Ella Barnes, Madison Holtz, and Paige Feldbaum come back in the ring for overall. Class 2, we need in the ring for senior showmanship now: Megan Feldbaum, Jackson Pier, Brent Hampler, Alicia Holtz, Dylan Krebs, Chloe Shield, Colby Schlosser, Dominic Weir, and Ashley Zilda. On the north end of the show arena, there's cold beef sandwiches, sponsored by the Mississippi Cattlemen's Association. It is open to the public. Everybody please go and have a sandwich.
We're going to go ahead and keep these four on the rail here for the next finals of the heat. We'll excuse these two young gentlemen as they go ahead and exit the ring. Put our hands together for all these exhibitors, please.
We're gonna have Megan Feldbaum, Brent Hansler, Alicia Holtz, and Chloe Shields stay in the ring, and then we're gonna bring Ella Barnes, Paige Feldbaum, and Madison Holtz back in the ring.
One thing I always like to encourage these people, whether it's young kids are going first or the old kids are going first, and especially when these older kids are in the ring, to have those young people come up ringside if you can, and have them watch some of these older kids. Not always, but a lot of the time they've got more experience, they're maybe a little bit more perfected in their craft, and take some things and learn from them. And then you also get to hear the judge talk about what he's looking for the showmanship, and kind of give yourself a leg up before you enter in the ring. So I always encourage the younger kids to go ahead and do that when the seniors are in the ring. But we'll go ahead and sort through these finals. I'm excited to get working with these showmen out here, and we'll get you a champion in reserve in the senior division.
On deck, we need our intermediate showmanship, Caitlin Barnes, Megan Barnes, Emma Butterfass, Daniel Gunderson, Joey Hantler, Brooklyn Holtz, Kelsey Pate, Bryce Rarick, Isaac Rarick, Isabella Shield, Cora Schlosser, and Ryan Walczewski.
I think it's a testament to the quality out here. I probably had each one of these kids win in the showmanship contest at any given time, whether prior to the showmanship ring or throughout the heat when we get to the finals here. You know, just kind of some little things that they all do extremely well. So maybe some things right here that will tweak here and there, you know, to maybe kind of set them back and give the other person an edge. And so that's why I think it's really challenging and really close out here because all 7 of you do a tremendous job. Sometimes the camel don't quite work or cooperate the best. Sometimes maybe you miss a step here or there where you're supposed to be going, or maybe missed a leg that got moved out of place. You weren't looking to kind of just set you back here or there, but I think you all do a tremendous job. This goes down to some of the little things that should be best. But I like, first and foremost, kids that get their cattle set up fast and efficiently to give the judge the best look, because ultimately that's the goal out here. Is Adrian will present it to the best of his ability, the fastest and the most efficient that you can do it. And then those kids that have a little extra, you know, look or hit factor about them, you can tell they're intense, but not too intense. I think those are always the ones that stand out in your mind, and the kids that know where they're going as soon as they hit the ring and know what that needs to get done. So I'll go ahead and quit rambling and select you a champion in reserve today. I think it was extremely close all the way from top to bottom. You guys do a tremendous job. Let's put our hands together for all the lead.
Champion showman was Chloe Shield, and she got a show harness and show stick sponsored by Mississippi Valley Cattlemen's Association. And then Alicia Holtz was in second, and Madison Holtz in third. In the ring now, we need our intermediate showmen. Caitlin Barnes, Megan Barnes, Emma Butterfast, Daniel Gunderson, Joey Hampler, Brooklyn Holtz, Kelsey Pape, Bryce Rearick, Isaac Rearick, Isabella Shield, Laura Schlosser, and Ryan Wachowski. On deck, we need our junior showmanship, Anthony Butterfast, Brianna Holt, Talon Kavanaugh, Sadie Mickelson, Kelsey Pape, Josie Rearick, Austin Shield, Keely Wojcicki, and Max Abzoka.
love it that we have a big group of kids out here. It's awesome to see participation in numbers at the county fair level. And I think when you have a big group, it can also make things more fun as a judge because those kids that are going to stand out are really going to stand out and be able to separate themselves, especially when you get into tough moments. You get pinched in the corner or you got a lot of people, you got to make yourself stand out in a way. And I think there's a couple individuals out here that do that the best, in my opinion. I think their cattle are always set right in terms of feet and legs. They do a good job maintaining eye contact with the judge. They know where they're supposed to go in the ring. Those individuals, I tweak them a little bit on some things I'd like to see them improve on as a judge in case they run across me judging again. But I think they do a tremendous job to really set themselves apart. I'll go select your champion in reserve. Congratulations. Thanks for everyone for coming out.
First place champion intermediate showman was Caitlin Barnes. She gets a show harness and a show stick as well, sponsored by the Mississippi Valley Cattlemen's Association. Brooklyn Rhodes was in second, and Ryan Rochester was in third. In the ring now, we need our junior showmanship. Anthony Butterpass, Brianna Holtz, Sadie Mickelson, Casey Pape, Josie Rarick, Austin Shield, and Kaylee Walczewski. After junior showmanship, we're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we'll get started with our Clover Bud Swine Show.
told these young kids earlier, they're probably, I think, the first showmanship group that didn't come in and push all the way to the fence so I could actually walk around in front of the cattle. So they did awesome there, and I commend them for that. Also see some of these kids helping the calf in front of them when they weren't moving, and that's something maybe you didn't see all day. So that's really encouraging for the youth. These guys are doing the little things right from an early age, and I think that'll suit them well as they stick with this project and in life. I think this program offers a tremendous amount of opportunity. All these kids are doing a great job out here. I'm going to go ahead and select the champion reserve in the third place today. That suits me best for the showmanship. And like I said, I think they do some things really well. And if we did an overall showmanship with through all the ages out here, I think our champion can give them a run for their money as well. So I'll go and show you who I like best. Thanks, congratulations. Let's give all these kids a round of applause.
Congratulations to Brianna Holt. You'll also get a show stick and a show harness sponsored by the Mississippi Valley Cattlemen's Association. And Keely Walczewski was your reserve champion, and Anthony Butterfast was honorable mention. We'll now take a 5-minute break, and then we'll start with our Swine 4-H show. Reminder, there is pulled beef sandwiches on the north end of the barn, sponsored by the Mississippi Valley Cattlemen's Association. Yeah.